Hello everybody, I'm Greg. Welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews. Today's beer is Epic Brewing Imperial Stout. This is from their Exponential series. And it's got the release here on the side of the label, which is very poorly done. We got a little box in the side here. And you can't hardly even read the R in release. And it says release, and it's got 9.1%. Then you can see the A, and then you can't see anything else on the other side of there, and that's all it says. I mean, it doesn't tell you anything, so I was down on that. Wasn't impressed with the last beer. Had the same garbage written on the side. They take the time to think that they're going to write stuff in the side and don't give you the date. Like you're going to have a computer there where you can look it up on the internet. Sorry guys, I don't have the smartphone and all that. I used to, but I got tired of that $40 a month crap just to check stuff. So they need to print it on the damn label, and you know, if they can't, I'm not going to buy the crap anymore. So I bought a couple of these just to give them a shot, and not impressed so far. Maybe this will change my mind. The last one did not. This is from Epic Brewing, which is Salt Lake City, Utah. So far Utah's not kicking the damn bucket as far as I'm concerned. The beer is a rotating schedule. It's an American double. It's an Imperial Stout coming in at 10%. So we'll see what that does. Food pairings for this is the cheese, the buttery, the brie, the Gouda, Havarti, the Swiss. And the beer is a stout, so it is a chocolate type. It goes with your chocolate desserts. And the meat with this is the beef, smoked meat, game, and grilled meat. In the glassware today, you could use a pint, the stein, the mug, the oversized wine, the snifter, the chalice. I got the Duvel glass, just about anything. These kind of glasses with the tulip shape enhances the aromas, so it doesn't make a beer taste any better. I've had one of my subs ask me, point it down the side and make it taste better. No, it stops it from having a 10-inch head. Some of the beers won't produce that kind of head, but a lot of them, you have a license and stuff. I mean, if you pour it super aggressive, I mean, you pour this much and it'll foam out the top. So, I mean, it just depends on what kind of beer it is, the alcohol content. So, the beer can be sold for extended periods being a 10% beer. So, if they were trying to print a date on this or a release number, I didn't have that on the rate beer information. So, not impressed with the labeling on this. Not at all, really. They could do a better job on what they're printing on the side here. They print the label, then they leave this box open for somebody to put some kind of stamp or write something on here. And he must have been on crack or something, because you can't read half of it. He's high or drunk or something, so I don't know what's going on there. Not impressed so far with these guys. Let me get a glass and get it in there. And it's 10%. Cipher will produce a head. I'm not going to do it. Alright, we'll spin that around, let you look at that black and white label there. They didn't spend a lot of money on that either. Hope he spent more on the beer. This may be the last Epic beer you see me do. Kind of chap with their little asses. In the glass, it is dark. It is 60 weight. I mean, I see no light whatsoever. And it did finally produce a half a finger of head. Got a lot of large bubbles in there. Of course, I poured it fairly aggressive. Let's get a nose on this one. Smells rather pleasant. It's got a lot of chocolate, a lot of roasted malt. Smells very pleasant. May back up a notch here. Smells very good in the glass. Chocolate, roasted malt, a little coffee. Smells good. This smells pretty decent. I'm impressed with the aroma on this one. Smells very, very good. maybe just a little bit of dark fruit, maybe some figs, some more chocolate than anything else. I'm intrigued. Cheers, everybody. A lot of alcohol on the taste. More alcohol on the taste than I got on the nose. Coffee, roasted malt. The chocolate's it's a bitter chocolate. It's got a bitter back end. Tastes like a lot of IBUs on this beer. I don't have that info. I don't know what the IBUs is. Got a very bitter back edge on this. Yeah, it's definitely got a bitter back edge, and the chocolate is a bitter chocolate. I don't have any idea what the date's supposed to be on this. This has 10%, this has 9.1%. Who the hell knows? Guys, it's right out of the fridge. It's 40 degrees. We're going to let it warm up. See if it changes my opinion, but not sold on these guys. They spend the time to leave the little box in the corner to put in the very important information that I think we need. Evidently they did, because they put a little square box on here. And then whoever's doing this doesn't write half the information, and then like this thing, whatever they're using is out of ink on one side or something, and the guy's going, we're not even looking at it. The quality control there is not there. That's all I can say, guys. Chaps my ass sometimes when I look at some of these bottles, and I think, I know homebrewers that do a better job than this. So, come on. I'll be back. See y'all. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around. Got just a little bit left in the glass here. Got a very strong alcohol note in this after it warmed up. Very strong. Of course, it's 10%. Well, we not be sure of that, because the bottle has 9.1, and that's all we can read on it other than E-L-E-A-S-E, Elise. I mean, the guy that's stamping these bottles, he's got to be drunker than I am. So he must have sampled this before he put the stamp on here, because the label is about half on there. That's what I was saying. I mean, the label, whoever puts this label on here, it's horrible. I mean, like I said, I've seen homebrew labels put on better than they're doing this. So, Salt Lake City, I don't know. Uinta Brewing and Epic. A lot of difference between those two breweries. Both of these beers are just been introduced to Virginia, and Epic's not kicking the bucket very hard. Uinta is blowing these guys away. So, final chug, guys. This is a B beer, probably, maybe even a B minus. That's what I'm gonna give it. It's a B minus. It's a 5 on a scale. The guy, they need to fire the guy that's printing this on the side of this bottle. What the date and the batch number and the release and the alcohol. That's horrible. That's horrible. You could do better with an ink pen. Slap his hands, take that stamp out of his hand, let him write on the bottle with an ink pen what it is. Rate Beer has us at 95 overall. They must have had a better label bottle than I had. They must have. I don't know what the deal is with that. That's horrible. That is horrible. The overall is 95. 45 in the style. Beer Advocate has a B in the scale. So I'm a little more disappointed there. That's why I'm giving it to 5, the B minus. They need to step it up a notch if they're going to keep up with what Uinta is doing from Salt Lake City. So Guys, the label's horrible, the stamp is horrible, the beer is better than that's going on. So step up the rest of the program and then you'll get a better grade. Guys, if you've had this beer, let me know. If you've seen it and you want to try it, check the label. Make sure you can read it. Can't hardly read this one. It's pretty bad. Pretty horrible. Quality control is non-existent there, evidently. So, guys, let me know what you think on this one. And I hope tomorrow the beer's going to be better. I can tell you one thing. It won't be from Salt Lake City. See everybody then.